Back here, DPS troopers are investigating a fatal crash over the weekend in San Patricio County. It happened around 9 p.m. last Friday, about a mile north of Corpus Christi. A male driver struck a guardrail along the northbound lane of I-37. Troopers say he then left his vehicle, walked into an unlit area of that highway, and a Chevy Tahoe wound up hitting the man as he was walking along that dark roadway. The victim, identified as 30-year-old Israel Perez Jr., was dead on arrival at a local hospital.